Hi everyone, I'm Courtney Herring and I'm a therapist here at Worcester Youth and Family Counseling Services. In previous weeks we have talked about mindfulness, but I thought it would be helpful to do an exercise that shows how mindfulness can be helpful for distracting thoughts. There's going to be times during this video that I prompt you to pause the video and follow along with prompts given beforehand. I would suggest to make the most out of this video to follow along with those prompts so we can really see how the exercise is helpful. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is either with your eyes open or eyes shut, whatever you're comfortable with, is to visualize a bright pink giraffe. As bright as you possibly can. It's got a super long neck. Maybe it's got polka dots on it. Maybe it's got a whole bunch of stripes. Whatever you want to put on your giraffe, just as bright and as vivid as you can possibly make this giraffe. And then I want you to start visualizing it dancing. However a giraffe dances in your mind is okay. Okay, so we got it. A couple seconds. Really make sure that you got that image in your mind. Okay, so now for the next couple minutes, I want you to close your eyes if you're comfortable and try not to think about this giraffe. Don't think about how big it is, how long its neck is, how it's dancing. Whatever you do, do not think about this giraffe. Okay, pause this video and come back in 2 minutes. Okay, so after the end of your few minutes, what were you thinking about? How many times did that bright pink giraffe come into your mind? Was it a few? Was it pretty much the whole time of trying not to think about it? Okay, so this time around, it's okay to think about the pink giraffe, accepting that sometimes that pink giraffe is going to come in our mind. But our goal for this time around is to gently focus on our breathing. If your eyes are closed, focusing on the sounds around you. If you choose to keep your eyes open, focusing on what's happening in the room around you. So for the next few minutes, focusing on those few things and accepting that this pink giraffe might pop into your mind, and that's okay. Okay, pause this video. So, how many times did this giraffe come into your mind this time around? Was it none? Was it maybe once or twice? Okay. So, the point of this exercise is recognizing that the more we try not to think about distracting thoughts, the more likely they are going to happen. It kind of backfires. If we keep saying, don't think about this, don't think about it, don't think about it, it's going to happen because we're putting a lot of pressure on us to not think about something. But the second part of this video, when we accepted that this pink giraffe might come into our mind and that's okay, but we're going to focus on breathing, and we're going to focus on what's happening around us, it's more likely that it's not as distracting as it was the first time around. So this can be really helpful in recognizing that we need to approach our distracting thoughts with acceptance and not trying to get rid of them right away. That mindfulness can be really helpful in this of redirecting our thoughts a little bit and diverting our attention, but still acknowledging that that thought's there. So sometimes this happens with school-related stress, of taking a really big final exam and being really anxious about the results, and then telling yourself, don't think about it, don't think about it. This can be helpful of, okay, it's in my mind, I'm kind of curious about what these results are going to be, but I'm going to be focusing on what I can control and what's happening right now. So I hope this was helpful for you, and please resort back if you ever need it. If your thoughts are distracting, approach them in an accepting way. Okay, thank you.